Hello? In our system, you can easily set up access schedules for your employees, but there is also the additional option to set up schedules specifically for managing the different operating modes of your access points. For example, you might need the main entrance to the office building to be open and accessible for visitors during the entire duration of the organization's official working hours, from 10 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. And at all other times, the door should remain securely locked so that people who do not have access cards are unable to open it. You can set up this kind of logic in Sigur in the client program. To configure it properly, you need to create a door unlock schedule on the Rules tab. This particular rule is not tied to specific employees and instead describes autonomous rules for switching access points between normal operation, locked and unlocked modes. On this tab, you can create modes of several different levels, from the first level to the fourth level, allowing for flexible and detailed control. The levels have the same structure but different priorities. The fourth level has the greatest priority among all levels. After that, the priority decreases as the level number goes down. So the first level is the least prioritized of the four. In our example, we will create a second level mode. To do this, simply click the plus button, then select Add Rule located on the top toolbar and enter its name. On the right side of the window, the rule parameters will be displayed. The main parameters are set on the Main tab. In the Rule Type section, select the Door Unlocking Schedule. Since we have created a second-level rule, you are now able to set the specific start and end times for this rule, as well as select the access points that this particular rule will control. It is assumed that the rule has a certain periodicity. It doesn't have to be 7 days. In Sigur, you can create rules with a repetition period from 1 to 32 days. In the rule, you need to specify the number of days that corresponds to the recurring period. For the selected day, the following parameters are available: unlocked, locked, and normal. These fields display the operating intervals for the access points. To add a new interval, simply click the plus button located in this tab. The new interval will have a default value, which is set from midnight to midnight. Next, we'll set the value we actually need, from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 8 o'clock in the evening. The unlocked mode will be active during this period. That means the doors will be open and access will be free for everyone. And during the rest of the time, from 8 in the evening to midnight, and from midnight to 1 in the afternoon the next day, the access points will operate in normal mode, when the door will only open with a card and if the specific employee has access rights. Accordingly, if set up correctly, the system will automatically switch the access points to the appropriate mode according to the schedule. It should be noted that switching to the target mode on the controller occurs when the controller is started and when crossing the boundary set in the interval mode. If the mode is changed in another way, for example, by a command from a computer, it will switch and remain in the new mode until the next interval boundary. Door unlocking rules, like access schedules, are stored on the controller and do not depend on the connection between the controller and the server. So, even if your server is only powered on and operational during the day, and the access point modes need to change at other times, this won't be a problem. The functions will continue to work this way. In this video, we looked at the Sigur feature, which allows you to automatically change access point modes according to a schedule. Thank you for your attention.